Hi, welcome to our math lesson. Today we'll be calculating the mean of numbers. The aim of today's lesson, therefore, is to learn how to calculate the mean of numbers. And the learning objective is to calculate the mean of numbers. I just want to talk about the word itself, mean. It is the total of the numbers divided by how many numbers there are. There are three success criteria that you can use to calculate the mean of numbers. First, that you can remember that two operations are used in calculating the mean of numbers. Second, that you can add up a given set of numbers to get a total. And then third, you then calculate the mean by dividing by how many numbers there are in the set. Okay, how do you go about calculating the mean of these numbers? We have 80, 75, 96, 82, 91, 87, and 70. Now, the first thing you have to do is to add up all the numbers. So if you add up all these numbers, you should have a total of 581. And the second step is divide by how many numbers there are in the set. So if I count how many there are here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 of them. So I'm dividing this total by 7 here. You can use the bar stop method to help you. Now, if you did your division really well, you will come up with 83 as a mean. This is a real life question. Now we have clubs and the points they got at the end of the season. So Man City had 62, Liverpool 62, Tottenham 57, Chelsea 50, Man U 48, and Arsenal 47. Now, how do you calculate the mean of the mean points of the clubs? So the first step is to add up all the points, and if you did that correctly, you should come up with 326. The second step is to divide by how many numbers there are, how many clubs. So if we come here, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're dividing this total by 6. And you can use the bar stop method to help you. If you did that correctly, you should have 54.333 recurring. That means that 3 will never end. So we can round it to a whole number, which will actually give us a 54. What I want you to do is to pause the video and calculate the mean of these decimal numbers. We'll look at the answers in the next slide. How did you do? Now, if you look at all the decimals and we follow our steps, we have to add up all of the decimals together. Now, if you add all of them up, you'll get 879.89. That's our total. Then the second is to divide by how many numbers there are. And if you count them here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we are dividing our total here by 11 over here. And if you do your bar stop, you can calculate this. You will get 79.99. So the mean decimal is 79.99. Now what I want you to do is to pause the video and go and do the work. I've got some work here for you. The mild should be doing this work here. Medium and hot can do this work. Now, if any of you finish, you can come and do the challenge work here. Now, what I want you to do is look at one of the questions you did really well at, then call a guardian. If they are busy, you call a sibling and show them how you did it. Just as a reflection, do you remember the two operations that are used in calculating the mean of numbers? Did you also remember that you have to add up a set of given numbers to get a total? And then the third, that you can even calculate the mean by dividing by how many numbers there were in the set. If you could do all of that, well done. You can calculate the mean of a set of numbers.